What's up, y'all? It's Celeste, at least for now. I have a little update for you about the last video that I made, which was talking about how I was thinking about changing my name and gender marker, mainly for safety reasons, because of the incoming administration and just continued assault on the trans community pretty much across the country, but definitely here in Florida. It's been happening for several years now. And in my last video, was just talking about how I was thinking about maybe changing my gender marker to male and possibly changing my name to something maybe a little bit more neutral or masculine. And if you haven't watched that video, you can click the link. I can never remember which side it is. I think it's this side, but I could be wrong. Anyway, one of those sides. You can watch my last video up there. But here we are just about a week later. And by the way, I am still sick. This cold is lasting forever. It's very frustrating because it's not even that bad of a cold. It's just lasting forever. And it's been really frustrating not being able to work out for like almost 2 weeks and just like not being able to do a lot of stuff. But anyway, so if my voice still sounds kind of like congested, that's why. So I did a lot of thinking, and I really appreciate all the comments that I got on that video. That helped me kind of think about a lot of things and helped me brainstorm a lot of things. And I appreciated all the perspectives that people had. And after thinking about it, I decided I did want to change my name and gender marker. And after looking into everything, the process that there is for everything here in Florida, basically I have to change my name first before I can do anything else, because it just like makes a lot more sense to do it that way, because I'm going to be changing both at most places, and it's just easier to do it all at once, and I can't really do that until my name is legally changed. So that's the first thing that I need to do. So I need to pick a name, and I have chosen a new name. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I want to wait a little bit. I don't want to jinx the process, I guess. I don't know. It feels kind of weird right now for me to share it. I've shared it with Jason and with my parents, and that's it so far. But I have picked a new name, and I will say that it is a name that retains my initials, so that's good. That was one of the things that I was kind of like trying to base it on. So I did pick something, and I'm sure I'll talk more about the process that I went through to pick the name later on when I talk about what the name is. But basically the process to change your name where I live in Florida is to submit a petition to the county clerk's office. And the first thing you need to do to begin that process is get fingerprinted by the sheriff's department, because they need to do a background check, basically to make sure that you're not like changing your name to like get away from some crime that you've committed or something. So I needed to do that, and then also submit the petition. And you can submit the petition online through their e-filing thing, but I started to do that and it just seemed very complicated. So I decided it would probably be easier just to take it there, because I had to go up to the county seat, which is about 40 minutes away from where I live anyway, to do the fingerprinting. So I figured I might as well do the paperwork at the same time. So that's what I did today. And I went and got fingerprinted at the sheriff's department, which is in the old county courthouse that I guess that was the maybe original one for my county, and then they built a new one. And so the old one is there, and the bottom floor is a museum. So that was actually kind of cool. They had some like local history stuff there. And then on the I believe it's the top floor, is the sheriff's department, where they do a bunch of like clerical stuff, including fingerprinting. So I went there, got fingerprinted. It was a very easy process. The person that did it was super nice, and just everything went very smoothly. And I got a number, like an ID number for my case, that I'm supposed to check back in. Well, they said check back in a couple of days to see that it was on the, like, that it had been like added to the system, basically. And what I had read ahead of time, it was that it usually takes about 2 weeks, or up to 2 weeks, I guess, for this process. And then once that's complete, then the rest of the process can start. So the rest of the process, which I guess I started it today by submitting the petition. I submitted that to the county clerk's office, which is in the new courthouse building. And that was also very easy, very smooth. Basically just went up and told them what I wanted to do. And I had already filled out all the paperwork online, because there's an amazing website, which I should have looked up the name to double check this. I believe it's FloridaNameChange.org. but I could be wrong about that. Whatever it is, I will put it up on the screen here, and I'll put a link in the description as well. But it's a website that literally walks you through the whole process for changing your name, both like changing it to begin with, and then also getting your name and gender marker changed on your other documents like Social Security, passport, driver's license, etc. For Florida. And it has even like county specific information and everything. It has the actual forms on there, but it walks you through using their forms that basically fills it all into the forms for you and then sends it to you as a PDF. So it was so easy, such a great process. I'm so grateful to them for putting this together because it just really simplified everything. They have a whole checklist of every part of the paperwork that you need and everything. So I believe I had everything that I needed for that. And so I turned all that in, and then I had to pay the $400 filing fee, which that's how much it costs here in Florida. I saw a chart for what it costs in other states, and there are a few other states that it's that much, but most of them it's not anywhere near that much. Yeah, that's just another great thing about living in Florida, that's what they decided to charge for this filing fee. And it looks like that's the filing fee for a lot of different things, not just name change, but like a lot of similar kinds of administrative, like clerical things you have to file. That's just what they charge. So they do have a thing that you can fill out to see if you can get it waived if you like are under a certain income level, or like not just income, but like income and assets basically. And I filled that out, and I did not qualify for that, even though my income is very low, but I do have some assets. So I didn't qualify for that, so I had to pay the $400. So that sucks, but I was kind of expecting that, so whatever. It really sucks, but hey, Christmas is coming up, so that's very useful for this. And I'm not really asking for much else because I already have too much stuff. So anyway, I filled all that out, turned it in, and got another case number for that, and I'm supposed to hear back from them. They said that I would get something in the mail if I need to do anything else, like if they need any other paperwork or whatever. And I know that after they do the background check with the fingerprints, then I'm supposed to be contacted and basically schedule a hearing that I have to go and talk to a judge, and they look at my paperwork and like ask me questions, and then I get approved or not. Hopefully I'll get approved. I think it's a pretty straightforward procedure from what I've read, as long as you don't have any other like extenuating circumstances that make them think that you're trying to, like, you have some ulterior motive for changing your name, which I don't, obviously. So yeah, I've started the process, and I'm very excited about it now. Actually, I had felt kind of hesitant about the whole thing and had kind of been putting it off because I wasn't like super motivated to do it. But now that I'm actually doing it, I'm really excited about it. And like I said, I did tell my parents. I told them yesterday on the phone, and I think they were kind of like, they didn't really, they weren't expecting it, but they understood and are supportive of it. So that's nice. And Jason's very supportive. And yeah, I'm excited about the process now, and just have to wait now to get that approved. And hopefully it won't take too long because everything else depends on that. And I'm kind of in a time crunch here because I am trying to get everything done. I mean, I'd like to get everything done before January 20th. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I want to at least get the Social Security and passport, to like get it going by then, because those are the federal ID things that would probably be the most likely to change quickly when Trump takes over. Florida's already pretty restrictive, but it seems like there are some, like there's still a path forward for me, at least for driver's license at this point. I'm a little nervous that might change at some point, but birth certificate, I don't think I'm going to be able to change, but I don't think that's super important anyway. I don't really need to show my birth certificate very often, so I would like, I don't know, it's not really a high priority compared to the other ones. So anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I just have to wait and hope that everything goes through quickly, and hope that it goes through at all. But hopefully it will, and will be a smooth process and a quick process, so that I can get everything else going and get this all taken care of. And yeah, I probably won't say my name yet until I actually get it approved. Like, so after my hearing is probably when I'm gonna announce my new name. But yeah, that's it for now. Just wanted to give you a little update since I have this ball rolling now, and I appreciate all your support and perspectives, and just like, I don't know, just having sort of a community around while I'm working through all this has been really helpful. Being able to, like I said, the website that I used, it was very helpful, and just like being able to read other people's experiences. And yeah, it's an annoying process that I wish that I didn't have to go through, but I'm excited about it at the same time. So yeah, thanks for coming along on the journey with me. And I am planning to make my next video pretty soon. It's going to be about the hair loss and attempts to reverse it. I'm going to be probably making that. I'm going to try to film it sometime this week, so shouldn't be super long. But that's going to take a little bit more time to put together because I have like B-roll and like photos and stuff that I want to put into it. So yeah, that's where I am right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.